If I don't draw 1 or a 4 next turn, I won't be able to keep my energy spent for Wiccan, but we could just draw Wiccan and play him, and I really don't want to play this before I collect her. Lovely. Thankfully, Danger Room has never killed one of my cards before, so I don't think it's about to start now for the first time. They have 2 Captain Marvels, and we have none. Very confused by that Legion. Yeah, Collector looking solid here. Just like 2-7. Nothing crazy, but also just fine.
Victory.
Was there a reason to play left? Good question. No, probably not. Friend Luigi, thank you for the 28 months. Welcome back. Sure. Where's my, what's the name? What's her name? Kitty Pride when we need her. You shall receive. This is the most expensive piece of art I have ever purchased in Marvel Snap. I bought multiple 1,200 gold variants I literally will never play for the sake of getting this piece of art. Oh, wow! I was surprised they didn't Gwenpool center despite the Shuri Slam, but that explains it. There goes more of the Flavi. I skipped the Flaviano collector. So you're saying there's a chance. Oh gosh! Taking priority here means I can use the Shuri's lab and then turn it off on them too, yeah, if I wanted. Oh, goodness. It's me. I'm the problem, it's me. At tea time, everybody agrees. Do 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 do. I think I want the Galacta buff to Carol, yeah. Oh shoot, I forgot the Grandmaster could move.
Power must be controlled.
Probably still okay. We really need a visible show you. Oh my gosh, please pull Wiccan and turn off the Shuri's lab. Okay, now that's funny. Now that's funny right there.
Victory.
When you summon your own guardian angel. Value. Is there a best Wiccan deck? There's a few that have good stats. You check my best decks roundup on the Hooglandia stat channel. They've been featured pretty consistently. Alright, you need to draw anything but Shag or Legion here.
Breaking news.
6 out of 8 draws are good ones. Perfect. So Wiccan is online now. On the Snow Guard draw, you would snap here if you were playing for keeps. But again, I just mostly don't snap. Just looking to see games play out. If you're having audio background distortion while you're watching the stream, you should refresh your stream. Twitch has this weird encoding thing where it only distorts the background noise and not my voice. I think I do this and just make sure we're not doing a New York shuffle on the last turn, yeah? This beats the bugs if they surfer. Killmonger says something about off of the throne, I believe. Or I want the throne. Something about a throne. Kate. Are we go like triple one this turn? Now it's this, I think. But it's also playing Wiccan. That's so annoying. See if they have their blue boy or not. Should we consider to keep the bridge open for the last turn? Yeah, maybe. I can see that. Probably good, right? We cover the center for 8, and they feel secure in playing here. I'm adding 7 over here, so even if they trigger this twice somehow, we're winning. And we have priorities, so we don't have to worry about Alioth. This deck actually feels surprisingly clean. We haven't had Penny early in any of the games to show her off, but just having a ton of cards that are cheap to enable Wiccan, but then also keep our hand really full for the mid to late game to pay off the energy has felt really, really fantastic.
We are the future. Victory.
Welcome to the future, old man. Alright, Shane getting tagged by that's actually ideal for us, yeah? And with Wiccan already in hand, we definitely Maria Hill on what is opposed to Zabu without a guaranteed way to play a 2-on-2. That's actually kind of fun. We'll need to draw a 2-drop next turn to keep Wiccan active, but we have 3 of those in the deck. 3 out of 7. If both players have Captain Marvel, which one moves first? Whoever was revealed first. They go in play order. Thank you, Pixie. What a lovely lass she is. Wiccan's one of those cards that makes me feel so smart about my card evaluation skills. I couldn't believe the number of people that were super down on this card when it came out. Critical failure on the Sakar poll here. Sad. Gamers consistently undervalue the ability to cheat on energy.
Escape.
You think Pixie is worth 3,000? I think if you want to play a deck that has Pixie in it, Pixie is the exact type of card that's great to spend resources on. She's what I refer to as an archetype defining card. She unlocks decks that you can't play without her. Really, really solid pickup for most players. In my opinion, the people who recommend you simply buy cards that are powerful in Marvel Snap are doing you a disservice. Because of Marvel Snap's live balance cadence, where cards are constantly moving up, down, and all around in terms of power level, you should prioritize picking up cards that look interesting and fun to play to you. Because the things that are at the very tippy top aren't going to stay at the very tippy top in Marvel Snap like they do in other games. Alright, I just need the Dressel to hit the right side a couple more times here, then we won't even have to pass. If it goes right again this turn, I honestly might not even pass here. We'll see.
Power must be controlled.
They're getting 10 for free on the left. 11. That's probably a bad stay. They might need to commit more to the right to win it, though. And my Captain Marvel's covering the left, and I'm adding 3 more there up to 21. So I'm at 30 on the left, so even with their plus 11, they need another 12 over there. I'm gonna have 5, 6, 7, 11 in the middle. This feels kind of close. I'm choosing not to play anything on the left because I want Captain Marvel to be able to jump in there just so, for the sake of clarity. They could be a Killmonger deck. They probably are. It looks like they're probably the mill deck. Shadow King. They're definitely a Shadow King deck. Oh, they forgot to activate the wolf!
Victory.
We were winning even if they did, but they forgot to use the Fenris. It's not every day you win the game after letting the rocks stay in play. Alright, I'm kind of into this deck. We haven't had any good penny draws, but it's been a fun, low-to-the-ground Wiccan deck so far. Let's take a brief pause for the cause and roll some Twitch adverts, and hopefully we'll be able to hit some penny games with it when we return. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out. Appreciate you getting your Marvel Snap Drops here at Hope Landing today. Don't go anywhere. I'm gonna run to the restroom really quick, subscribers. Bear me. Let's stand up for a little bit, shall we? Personal feature location so far this morning. This afternoon, whatever time of day it is. Baby shark a do 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 do. Morning somewhere, that's true. All cards must be played here this turn. You're not my real dad. Don't tell me how to live my life. A diva, diva, diva. I think that's all, folks. Second or third time drawing 3 rocks off of Subterranea today.
Escaped.
Is deck viable without Galacta? Maybe Captain Marvel gets a lot worse without Galacta. Galacta's a pretty good Marvel step card. She gives you a good bit of new Mars. So, Cal, thank you for the entire year of support. Appreciate that. Welcome back. The sword to go with that shield. The first Shillion's the hardest. You'll be there before you know it. Second, Wiccan, and I'm not going to be able to activate either of them as a kick to the gut for sure. Probably a retreat angle. It's fine. We've got Captain Marvel to cover Death's Domain. We've got Shang-Chi to crunch the Gamma Lab. It's gonna be alright, I believe. In the event of Spectrum, I probably want to Galacta by Marvel now. So, Spectrum right. Yep. That was
Victory.
air bacon on Colossus, letting them steal the Death's Domain. She's a big lady. Solid opener for us.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, it looks like Twitch enabled some type of auto moderation setting on my channel that I'm gonna need to go in and toggle off. Wiccan at home. I mean, we're gonna get to have our cake and eat it too. Ooh, especially with the toxin generation. Holy. This locks me into 18 in the middle. Is that okay? Yeah, this might be better. So the way Galacta Dark Dimension works, this card's gonna flip up here. Is what's gonna happen. Plenty of power on both sides of the board here. I'm going to 27 on the left, which is pretty high up, and then I'm gonna have... if this is a Shang they could get us... I don't know that Carol's gonna be able to cover if it's a Shang. Oh! Oh, I forgot that it was going to trigger on the Red Hulk now, the way that works. Is that okay? Ah, we lose it by 1, yeah? No, Carol! Sick! Just for the cubes.
Victory.
Wiccan's probably the best thing to be doing in this game right now, huh? Is that accurate? I think that's accurate. I don't know that it's clear which Wiccan is the best thing to be doing, but something with Wiccan is the best thing to be doing. This card is consistent and strong. I mean, it's not, but I don't think it's better than what Wiccan stuff is doing. You absolutely should not spend any resources on Marvel Snap cards in the next 48 hours, chat. There is an OTA coming on Thursday. Take a beat. I could probably weave her into the curve later, yeah? With the Wiccan energy. I want my choice now. I know you want your choice now. That's why I'm telling you to wait. You need to hear it.
Power must be controlled.
This technically lets Carol cover the left if they don't play there. I think I'm gonna limp in. Cool.
Higher, further, faster, baby.
Thank you, Captain Marvel.
Victory.
This build's felt really clean. Playing a lot of my favorite cards too. I really love that this deck has enough things to spend its energy late after we Wiccan, but we're also accomplishing that by playing this super low curve. So we like also get to play a really functional. You definitely should not buy Petty for this deck. We haven't played Petty on curve once and the deck's been fine. You should play Cable or Mirage or something else in that slot. Petty's probably reasonable and solid here, but she's not a make or break for this. Wiccan is more important. Psylocke. Psylocke could be okay, I guess. You have three things you don't mind accelerating into? Yeah, she's probably fine. I will be kind of surprised if Penny becomes a dominating card. There's a chance she's slot optimal in a Wiccan deck somewhere. And Wiccan decks have been very good. But Wiccan decks were good before Penny, so she'll likely be replaceable in those shells. I would wager. This is so awkward. I don't want them to put a rock here for me, but like also if this is Space Throne, I need Galacta here. Oh, we've been playing this deck for, what did my notes say? Since 40 minutes. We've been playing this deck for 40 minutes and we haven't played Penny on turn 2 a single time. Penny and Shuri Kitty. Maybe. Good bishop work here. I don't know, taking turn 3 off sounds not great. I also don't like have any cuts I would like to make for it. Okay, this is adorable because it lets Captain Marvel cover Space Throne. I think I'm gonna go ahead and stay now. Oh, we're gonna lose the breaker.
Faster, baby.
So close. I need one more point on the right. We're going down to 14 if she jumps out of here. Hey, Bill. Thank you for the almost 5 years. I appreciate that. Welcome back. This deck's generated. I often say my kind of litmus test for whether or not a format is good if I can have fun in some amount of the games that I'm losing. And this deck's generated a lot of close, interesting, fun games even when we've lost. I believe we were still losing the tiebreaker with Grapple Legion. Lacarp. Captain Marvel only tied the left. Kitty into Kitty Maria into 2-drop Kitty into Wicked here. Looks real good. Unfortunately, Kate doesn't really have a great replacement. If Kate's missing from your collection, I would recommend just picking her up as your next token purchase. She's a mechanically unique and pretty powerful card.
Parker!
Maria Hill generating Toxin has been pretty silly. Is this good? It bricks a draw? I don't really want to brick a draw, right? I think it's just this. I can do this and it doesn't brick a draw, right? That seems fine. Oh, yeah, that's true. Sorry, yeah, Kate's coming up. I forgot she's upcoming spotlights. Make sure you have things primed for her. She's gonna be a stellar pickup. Forgot about that. Thank you for the call out. I don't think I need Snow Guard birds on the last turn. Do I want Zabooby? Zabooby would make Shang or Captain Marvel cost less. One less, which would make it down to 2, because I already played it once. And I'll have 8 energy. So if I Zabu, I could, yeah, I think getting the Zabu here is worthwhile. Actually, let's do this. Am I putting DC'd? Or are they a She-Hulk deck? That might be a She-Hulk deck, I suppose. Oh my god, that I didn't play the Zabu. I talked about doing it, and then I didn't do it. That's fine, we didn't draw the 4 anyways. The shame I don't have Captain Marvel, because it means I can't cleanly play for everything. Yeah, ideally I need to beat them going plus 10 everywhere. I don't know that that's possible. To beat She-Hulk Infinite. Wonder if I was right to Legion out last turn, maybe because of that.
Live from the Daily Bugle. Parker!
Is this client hang still here when she can't make an arrow? Looks like it. Wow! Tie!
Tie.
I need Gwenpool and Wiccan. What should you pick up first and why? Absolutely Wiccan. Gwenpool's a playable card. Wiccan's probably the key card in the best deck in the format, whatever that looks like. Gwenpool on the right would have won. Yeah, because the collector bonus got Shadow Kinged away. If I penny on 2, we finally have the option to do that. I can play Spider into her lane, and then I can Galacta plus Kitty on 4, which is great. And then we can use the Spider to merge into Quantum Realm. Or to move into Quantum Realm, I should say. If you play Penny on 2, you can put it in a highlight. I mean, I don't do edited highlights for Snap anymore. So this deck's definitely gonna get a highlight. It's just not gonna be much of a Penny highlight. Honestly, I might not even put Penny in the thumbnail for this one. But when a series 4 or 5 card isn't absolutely critical for a deck to function, I usually don't like to highlight it in the video, because highlighting series 4 or 5 cards makes people less likely to click on it if they don't have it. I think I want to get my Galacta bonus rather than my Wicked Energy sooner. I think it's this, and then it's like Wicked Kitty next turn. Oh, this is adorable. The spider lets Dagger move herself. That's super cute. We'll have to do that next. I like that a lot. I didn't think about that aspect of it when we saw her earlier. Yeah, it's adorable. She's just a move enabler. And she also counts as resetting your last card played, right? So she lets it move the next turn, and she lets you Ghost Spider it as well. That seems great. And I beat them getting +9 here. They're going to 16. This is 5 up to 11. And then these each add a 4 here. That puts me to 15. This ties the left. Do I want to try and tie the left? Nah, I probably would rather just play for the middle, yeah? I get Goliath, center, and cry. Motherfucker. Would I have won playing for the left and the right? I could have played around that, yeah? If I put the kitty on the left and the Zabu on the right, we win the game? Question mark? No, we still would have lost with that. Yeah, I don't know. There's probably a permutation that wins that there against the Goliath, but I don't know what it is offhand. Cater Zabu right, let us win it. Yeah, I think you're right. We would have won the center with the what's it called? Yeah, Kate anywhere else. Yeah. I sniffed it out and then didn't play around it. Kitty was enough to win the mid. This isn't terrible for us because we can go Galacta into Captain Marvel. Spend our energy efficiently. Is that an actually mistake, or is it hindsight? No, it's a mistake. We know that the opponent's deck is an Goliath deck, and we can and should play around it. Or 70% to have it, 75% to have it. That Wiccan was not activated, by the way. Wins the game every time, yeah?
Victory.
This one, this build's definitely gonna stay in the deck editor, gamers. This felt real clean. You definitely should not buy Penny if you want to play this deck. Substitute her for literally anything else. Psylocke or Mirage would probably be my top 2 recommendations. We've been playing this deck for almost an hour, and I've played her on turn 2 a singular time during that hour. One card, 2 cards, 3, 4, draw for the turn is 5. I'm gonna put Penny into the center so that way we can attach Spider to her cleanly if we want. It's Spider time! No, I just haven't had her on 2 National. It's not that she's been getting outclassed by other options. Just haven't drawn her. Jeff unironically triggered my flight or fight response. I might be playing too much Rivals. Yep. They have a Toxin or something here for the center. Yeah, it's kind of scary. It's a nice draw. What are the odds the opponent tries to hide their Human Torch in nowhere, and then Snowguard Hawk plus Shang-Chi team up to ruin their day? A little bit of a whoopsie-poopsie there, almost assuredly, yes? I'm leaving Penny in the middle to make them contest that. For those that weren't watching, the opponent free gun a 5-power Toxin as opposed to a 32-power Human Torch. No honor review. I'm using Snowguard Hawk before we Shang-Chi Gamer. Snowguard's one of the most underplayed cards in Marvel Snap. You're getting her as a Series 3 card, you should consider playing her. She's real solid. One of the things that always impresses me is that almost always when I play a deck that has 2 location interactive payoffs, I feel good about it at the end of the set. Like, it's very rare that I walk away from a deck playing Snow Guarded Legion or Quake and Snow Guard or Quake and Scarlet Witch, and I'm like, this wasn't good. Like, there's so much value in terms of the consistency you add to your deck when you're playing cards like this that make it so you don't just get hosed by bad variants. You get to just play an actual game of Marvel Snap a lot more frequently. As opposed to be like, nope, breakdown locations, going next. Alright, we need to run some ads. We've done 2 sets with this deck, but I think I'm gonna do a third. I'm really kind of enjoying it. So we'll see you in 120 seconds. We're gonna do one more between the ad blocks with this, and then we'll fire up something else in about 40 minutes or so. Thanks for hanging out. Don't go anywhere, gamers. I think I cleared all of the credits and boosters. Looks like it. Who do I need to petition at Second Dinner to get the menu music to also play in the deck editor? I would like the seasonal soundtrack for the deck editor as well. Can we all agree that that would be an improvement? Dr. Bofto, thank you for the 14 months. I'm honestly doing swell. My personal life is real good. Both the games I'm playing a bunch of have been fun. All 3 of them, I've been playing Marvel Rivals off stream too, and that's also been pretty fun. My 9 and 10-year-old have been playing it with me. It's been sweet to have a game we can play together. Did you hold collector's caches? So I hold my collector's caches because I'm 700 gold variant complete. Meaning if I hold my caches every time they drop a new 700 gold variant, I can then open boxes to get it right away. So unless you're also a Mega Whale who's 700 gold variant complete, you should just open the boxes. Jacob's been playing Venom, and Declan's been playing a few different things, but mostly Punisher, and then Captain America and Hulk. Hey, thanks for the biddies, Prothean. Thanks for watching so much this past year. I talked about not experiencing location variants as much, chat. Screw Triskelion. I don't know that we're dead this game, but it's just not fun. I'm gonna go to the next one. For reference, chat, Second Dinner is on the record that if they ever improve or change the contents of Spotlight collector's reserves again, they are going to forcibly open all the ones held on everybody's account before they implement the change. So if you're someone thinking, Jeff, I'm not 700 gold variant complete, I'm gonna hold them in case they make them better, sure can and sure won't do anything for you. Zabooby! Lovely. Do I want to murder the cat? Nobody tell PETA. I think the answer is no. I think the answer is no. I think with Dazzler, I want this to fill over here, easy. That's the real collect all button we've been waiting for. Yes, exactly. All right, now the question is, can I get the left side to 11 before... Can I get the left side to 11 to beat Galactus? Probably not.
Opponent snapped.
Yeah, have to go. Super boring. Punished! Punished for playing the Zabu on the left. We didn't know what they were playing, though. Can't really play around it. Yes, the opponent needed to snap before their goblin play for sure. Whatever happened to Firestar? She was data mined to come out a year ago, but then never made it out. There's cards that are data mined to release eventually all the time that never come out. Data mine is not a promise. I mentioned it earlier, and I know that I'm in the minority with this opinion, I would wager, but I actually really liked that the Marvel Rivals season didn't have data mines in advance. It puts a huge damper on my enthusiasm for new cards when I have to see them 2 months before I'm gonna get a chance to play with them. And it also makes it more difficult to remember what's coming up. Like, it's annoying in my opinion that, like, we know all the February cards after the patch today, and they're not gonna be relevant to me for 6 weeks. Yeah, and as a content creator, I can't reasonably just ignore them because people they're like, what's your opinion? What's the thought? I like how I said absolutely nothing about the contents of Spotlight caches. I was talking just about card releases. And people are making it about Spotlight caches. Armoring the left is wrong, so it means I don't have to play around the Vormir thing anymore. Go right! Penny can only move the following turn, which is pretty unfortunate. This is kind of slick. The icicle fills this one. Oh, they're winning the left? I wasn't expecting them to win the left. They have Shadow King? Are they beating me on the left? Oh my gosh, by 1 point. Well, we win this game every time if we win the strange coin flip on turn 5. Or actually just 0% instead of having exactly enough. Very frustrating loss. I made a mistake, chat. I've played this deck for too long and it's losing joy as we get beat up by tech cards. Maria Hill? Maria Hill. Yeah, series drops went live with the patch this morning. Fun fact, you have 2 of the newly series drop cards in this deck. That can't be true. Second dinner only series drops bad cards, chat. I heard that on Reddit. Might be too cute. Oh, you know what? Maybe I'm not supposed... I think I'm supposed to bear instead of hawk, so that way I could legion the Shadowlands. That's probably what I was supposed to do, and fill their spots with ninjas when I could fill my board. This might get there. Limp for 1.
Power must be controlled.
Yeah, and then Carol covers the right here.
Higher, further, faster, baby.
What a wonderful voice line.
Victory.
I have 10 energy on the last turn and you get to spend it all nice and clean. I think I'm gonna Penny on 2, so we'll Zabu on 1. Yep. Does Maria Hill just add Toxin to your hand now? They know I'm the bounce master, chat. Come on now. This is not great for us. Well, our hand was very absurd, but Sakar could pull them out of it. Lose us our Shang. Honestly, we're kind of hoping it just pulls Kitty in. Kitty or Galacta. We won the 50-50. Fairest scar you've ever seen. Jeff, I need you to stop playing this deck. It looks too cool, and I don't have time for it between Pokemon Pocket and Marvel Rivals. You're not assisting the narrative that Marvel Snap has died. That's true. I do good work for Big Brood. I think I want Penny to get out of dodge here. It's a shame Galacta ain't a Stray Red Guardian there.
Victory.
Opponent left that real quick after Captain Marvel happened. Oh, maybe they were shagging the left and didn't realize Penny could move. Yeah, that's probably the case. I bet that's what happened. It's a good call out. Oh, that's rude. Rip. Brings the Sands otherwise stellar curve. We want Sentinel in this deck. No, I think Sentinel's terrible and you don't want it in your deck. My gosh, the Sand would have been perfect. Yeah, there just literally isn't a draw in my deck that lets me enable Wiccan here because I'm not playing any 3s. Because generally speaking, we fill the bottom of our curve with 1s and 2s. And then 3s from Snow Garden Penny. I think this is Galacta into Galacta Maria Hill. Nah, probably into Galacta Maria Hill. And then we hope that Captain Marvel covers for us on the last turn.
Face the might of Asgard.
The plan. We get a Penny mid for a 3-drop. That's a good, interesting thought. Oh, the Galacta's big. I forgot the Galacta was big. Rip. Yeah. I wasn't computing that things made by this were bigger too. I think we're just dead then.
Union to me.
This is 11. 19 center. They're at a virtual 8. Oh. Are we good? I think we're good. These are zeros over here, yeah?
Union to me.
They have Mobius out so the sandbar doesn't impact them. Cleans it up anyways. Galacta is such a powerful card. Good showing for Penny too, honestly. Her extra energy there, helping us offset the sandbar. Gonna be very hard to enable Wiccan with this draw. We're gonna need pretty perfect. We'd like Penny here. She's a wonderful lady, chat. This Twitch stream pre-recorded in front of a live audience. Thanks everybody for hanging out. Wouldn't be possible without all y'all today. Oh, which one did they get? If they got my Wiccan or Galacta, they can play it this turn because of Quinjet. Oh, I'm probably supposed to leave. All of these are bad for me. I guess Marvel's the least bad.
Opponent snapped.
I'm staying and muting your ass. Already muted, yep. Sounds right. That snap says they have Wiccan or Galacta, yeah? Typical sweaty nerd, hit the best possible and then rope before snapping it. I really wish you could save the move. Being obligated to move it the following turn is so sad. I get a Goliath here is the problem.
Power must be controlled.
If they play one on reveal, I only tie the left with Captain Marvel. Probably gotta go, yeah. And 10 energy.
Escaped.
I will not be surprised to see Wiccan go to a 4-6 on Thursday. Couldn't you skip playing Hawkeye? Yeah, but they're still pretty likely to play 2 on reveals, Tank, which still ties it. I mean, Wiccan was data mined to be a 4-5 initially. I bet he's probably still playable at that stat line. Wiccan would probably be a good nerf because the card remains very good as is. Oh, can I get a 1-drop? Can I get a 1-drop? Lovely. I don't want to brick a draw because I don't have Shag in my hand yet. Probably dead to Floating Vats Cassandra Nova. How do I feel about Snowguard, Hawk, turn off Krakoa? Sounds good to me, sounds good to me. It also turns off Cloning Vats this turn. Which stops them from copying Cassandra again.
Power must be controlled.
I don't have any numbers here is the problem, right? Need a way to win a second path and I don't have it.
Escaped.
Let's do our yellow border. How is Penny Parker so far? It's only okay. A big part of Penny Parker is that you could probably replace her in most decks and not really notice because she's really only good on turn 2. A lot of the time she's not desirable to play past that, and you're not going to have her on turn 2 a lot of the time. I guess. So they're getting 7 power from their wolf. Not me. We got plenty of cards to go around. This adds 5 here up to 13, and then Captain Marvel could jump, which gets us to 18, but they're at 10. I probably have to leave if I can't play for the center, huh? Bear can add a card. Yeah, but then I'd have to play Bear plus Hawk, because otherwise my things end up center gamers. Just down too much in the middle.
Escaped.
Try to play Penny and move deck. We haven't. I think that'll be the next thing we try with her. The spider being a move enabler is kind of sweet. SP/DR is literally just spider, Chip. I think Hell's Kitchen is literally the only location that adds another card to my hand that I enjoy. Like, yes, please. Give me a 1-drop. Lovely. Zabud Wiccan drawn through the Subterranea. Truly the skill game we seek. Lamarian, thank you for the 2 months. Welcome back. Appreciate it. That Quake does not matter. They're definitely a Shang deck. The question is just, can they draw it? Subterranea. Yeah, I believe we want to choose violence here on the Subterranea. That's a hell of a draw with 6 rocks in your deck. That's why I'm a professional, Chit. I want to play Daredevil on the left because they have a U.S. agent, chat. Captain Marvel's only worth 1 point there.
Power must be controlled.
That is definitely a stay you can make. Losing the right through the Shang-Chi.
Victory.
They were very dead just a random 2-drop plus Hawk they knew we had. I like this build a lot. I think it was super sweet that all of our low curve cards not only made it so we could activate Wiccan consistently, but they also did a good job of generating extra things for us to do with our energy late. And a ton of meaningful, interesting decisions to make throughout the course of the game. A lot of the cards have very dynamic gameplay that's different from game to game, and you're thinking about your decision trees and stuff like that. Penny felt reasonable here in the games that we had her, but she's definitely not a make or break card in this deck. I would say that Wiccan, Galacta, and Zabu are probably all more important for this deck than she is. Kate too, honestly. Penny and Legion are both pretty replaceable, I think. You're missing her, probably play Mirage or Psylocke in that slot, or even Cable you could try out. Psylocke's probably pretty decent. All 3 of these, you're pretty happy to play on turn 3.